My chair. I digress, not important for the video. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, @SkellerBones right here, you guys might have seen these flowers I made out of books. And after popular demand, I made a tutorial. And on top of the tutorial, we also have Valentine's Day, like a couple months ago. The thing is, I was gonna make a video like for Valentine's specifically, but your girl was busy. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how I made the roses out of book paper, like the actual book itself, and then the card I made for my boyfriend. So yeah, come hang out with me, follow along with the tutorial, and if you guys happen to make the roses, tag me on Instagram @SkellerBones, and I'll reshare it because I just want to see your guys' creations. So yeah, without further ado, please enjoy the video. So let's get into the tutorial. So to make these flowers, what you're gonna need is a book you don't care about, glue stick, hot glue gun, pencil, knife, and a pair of scissors. So let's get started. The first thing you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna open up your book, and you're gonna see where I've previously scored some because I've made quite a few of these. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your knife and you're gonna just cut along the spine of the book right here, just so you can get a piece of paper out easier than just ripping it out. So here we have our piece of paper. So now what we're gonna wanna do is we're gonna wanna turn this into a square. To do this, what you're gonna wanna do is you're just going to want to fold it just along here. Then you're gonna cut along this line. So take your pair of scissors and just cut right along this line right here, turning our rectangle into now a square. From here, you're going to keep that fold and you're gonna fold it again, just like this. Then you're gonna fold it again, one more time. Make sure the lines are nice and flattened. Now from here, you're gonna take your pencil and you're just gonna draw a petal shape. Doesn't have to be perfect, just something like that. Then you're gonna take your pair of scissors, you're just gonna cut right along that line. Just like that. And now you have a petal shape with 8 little petals. Now repeat this step till you have as many layers to the flower as you want. My flowers tend to have 6, and that's what I'm going to be doing right now. So now that we have all our petal pieces, what we're going to do now is we're going to cut pieces of the petal as we go along. So the first one we're going to cut 1, then the second one we're going to cut 2, then the third one we're going to cut 3, and progressively on until we only have 1. Now I like to build them so that I have multiple pieces, so that the leftover pieces that I've cut out, I can build another flower. So let's start off by cutting 1. Just like that. And now we're going to keep going. Okay, so now we have all our pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So now let's get layering. Taking your glue stick, we're gonna start layering the flowers just like this. So put your glue just right here, and then layer them just like this. Now this will be the inside of the flower, and this will be the outside of the flower. So do that to every single one of the petals. Okay, now we can kind of see how the flower is coming together, just like that. So this will be the middle petal. So for this guy, what you're gonna wanna do is you're just gonna wanna take a bit of glue on the ends, and you're going to want to fold it up so it's flat, just like that. Before we get started on layering the petals, we need to make the stem. So you're gonna take your book, you grab another piece of paper, just like that. And what I like to do is take a paintbrush or any cylinder small object, and I like to wrap it around the paper as I glue it, just so that I have something stable. So I pre-roll it just like that, and then I take a bunch of glue, kind of put it at the beginning here so that it doesn't fall apart. Then I just apply glue as I go along and just roll it just like that. Make sure to get it on the edges so it doesn't fall apart in the future, and just keep rolling till it's all done. Now that you have your paper tube, I snip the ends off just like this, and then I take my hot glue gun and I just fill the tips just so it's a little bit more sturdy. So just taking my hot glue gun and just filling the tip just like that. And then doing the other side as well. So now that we have our paper tube, let's just take our hot glue gun, and I like to put a piece of newspaper or flyers underneath so I don't get it on my table. So just line up the hot glue gun just right here, and taking our singular piece, just roll this just right here to create the first petal, holding it so it stays still. Okay, and then with the second piece, what you're gonna wanna do, this was the petal with 2, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna fold it and glue it, and then you're going to also take your hot glue and do something very similar as we just did with the first petal. Taking your hot glue, you're just going to line it up against here. I like to put it on the edges so that I know it's gonna stay, just like that. Then taking it and wrapping it just along the stick, just right here. I like to wrap it just to make sure it's staying, and then pinching it to make sure it's really secure. Just like that. Then we're going to take the next one, and we're going to just cut off the tip right here, just enough so that it can fit on the actual tube. So just lining it up just like this, wiggling it this way, just like that. But before you reach the top here, take some hot glue and line it just along here. Taking my hot glue gun, just lining it just along here. Just like that. Pushing it firm so it's secure. Now continue that with all the steps, with all the little petals. And I also like to bend the piece of paper as I go along, just so that it has a bit of a shape so I don't have to do it later. Once you are done your flower right here, this is how pretty she turned out. You can add little leaves just by taking the inside pieces, just like we did in here, taking a bit of glue, just like how we originally did the first petal. Taking this guy right here, folding it in half, just like so. Then taking your hot glue gun, just putting a bit of glue right here, just like that. And then leaning it up against the flower, just like so. And then pinching it into place, just like that. And you can position them how you want as the glue dries, just like that. So now that I've completed the paintings, it is the paper aspect of the cards. I have a very large bin of paper. This isn't even like just the one. I have like 3 or 4 bins of just paper. So we got that guy, and then it's my all-time favorite part about making cards. I get to bring in the practice of the invention that was created in 1792, the guillotine. I'm just kidding, it's not a guillotine, but it is a paper cutter, and I love using this, and I'm emotionally attached to it. So perfect. Let's get started, guys.